Well, hello and welcome back to Wrenches and Wrenches. It's so hot out here, I forgot. So you saw in the last video that we lowered the back of the truck, then we lowered the front, but it's filthy. And we got some other things we need to do. Today is Sunday, tomorrow's Memorial Day, so I figured today we'll wash it. And then tomorrow we'll take these ugly running boards off that I keep tripping over and put the idler arm on that we forgot to put on in the last one. Because it's just too hot to be out here for too long. So we're going to do the washing today, and I already got all the stuff out, so I don't have to bore you with that footage. Let's get to washing after you watch this intro. Y'all tell me if I'm crazy or not. So, if you're knowledgeable on your F-150 lore, I believe it, maybe not the Lariats, but the King Ranch, I want to say, had the bronze colored insert in the wheel. So tell me what you think about that one and that one. This one has a darker color in the insert of the spoke, kind of like it's bronze, kind of like it came off a King Ranch or a Lariat. I'm not sure which one. I'm pretty sure it's King Ranch, because they first launched the King Ranch with this generation S10 F-150, and those are just regular ones. This is funny, but that don't surprise me because I took these off Scarlet, and I got Scarlet from some little hole in the wall buy here pay here lot back in the day. So wouldn't surprise me if they put two different wheels on it. It don't really bother me. I was just making sure I wasn't crazy. Also, sadness, I thought, I bought this truck, paid $5,000 for it because the AC works and it didn't have any problems, and the paint and the body was straight. There's no dents in this thing. Plus the hood and the roof has been repainted. They didn't wet sand it. I can tell they didn't wet sand it, but at least it's got new paint on it, and it's straight. There's no dents in this thing that I can find anywhere. Hardly any scratches. But look at there, little nick with some rust in it. So that's the only flaw I really got in the paint on this truck. That's why I didn't mind paying $5,000 for it. Plus the mileage wasn't terrible. But you're gonna have to get me some cover-up paint for that or something. But check it. If you ain't noticed, I've been having to do this pretty quickly because it's Florida and it's hot, sun's out, and it will dry the soap on your truck as soon as you blink your eye. So I gotta get the soap on it, wash it quick, and rinse it off before the sun dries it on there. I don't really have any shade around here that's close to the water, so I already did the other side, already did the top, front, back. All I got left is the driver's side here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set the camera up and I'm going to try and wash this entire side of the truck and get it sprayed off before the sun dries the soap on there. Probably not going to happen, but just for fun, let's see if I can do it. Let me fill you in on facts. I'm tired of being out here. It's hot. I want to go inside, sit in the AC, play video games. But I need to clean my interior. It's pretty bad. So I'm about to do the quickest, most halfway. Literally, I'm only going to clean the front half. We're going to get the dash, the floor mats, vacuum out the sand, and the door panels. And that's probably going to be it. So let's get started on the floor mats. I think I'm gonna call that good. It's looking as clean as it's gonna look. So tomorrow we'll be, like I said, we'll be taking the running boards off because they're not really necessary now that the truck's lowered. So we'll take those off. Plus, every time I get out of the truck, I'm like used to a certain amount of drop, and now I got this much, so I keep tripping on them getting out of the truck. So we're gonna get rid of those. They're kind of ugly now, don't serve a purpose, and old and faded. Then we're gonna see about putting that idler arm on. The video I watched months ago about it made it look like it was only gonna take 20 minutes max. So now it's clean. We can get it in there. It'll be clean to work on for the most part. And it shouldn't take too long. Get that idler arm, get those running boards off, and call it a video. How about you? So I'm going to take all my crap, clean it back up, put it in the garage, and I'll see y'all tomorrow morning on Memorial Day. Holla. Ta-da! It's Monday now, Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to you, even though it's probably the end of June by the time you see this video. But we got her in the garage. We're going to first take the steps off, and then if we're not dying of a heat stroke after that, we're going to take a look at this idler arm. I believe it's in this box. I believe, because this is too big. I think that's my brake parts that were incorrect. Technically, they're incorrect for the front. I think they go to the back that Rock Auto sent. That's kind of on me. I ain't even gonna blame that one on Rock Auto, because of kind of am, because Rock Auto had so many options, man. Like, let me get it down more detailed, and then you might actually send me the right part. But anyway, I'm gonna have to figure out how to jack this thing up without getting the jack in the way of the running boards. But let's see how that works. It's time to play the game. Did I guess the socket correctly? Ditch this for more clearance. Let's see here. There we go. Where did my sockets go? Five eighths? Nope. Oh, I cannot see. Nine sixteenths. That's pretty close, but it's a little bit not right. So this is probably metric. You know what we didn't try? Half inch. Can y'all even see? hot. It's tight down there. What do y'all say I just go ahead and take it off, and then I'll show y'all what it looked like afterwards. There we go. Man, that was a mess. I put a jack stand under this thing to hold it up because I didn't want it to just fall down on my shoulder. The jack stand kind of did its job. It kind of deflected it off that way, away from me, so that worked out. Oh, let's get it. There's probably still, there's clips. Did the clips stay on it? I don't know. I want to keep all the hardware together, so let me see if I can pick all that up and get this out of the way. There we go. Looking much better now. And maybe it don't look as low as it did without the running boards on it. But at least they're not in my daggone way when I'm getting in and out of this truck. Yep. What do you think about it, Stellars? With your bum leg. How long you been outside, Stellars? I know you can't be sitting still too long, huh? These gonna cost me a fortune with this leg. Alright, well I'm just gonna take the other one off. I won't bore y'all with having to watch that. We'll get it done. We'll take a look at this idler arm and see how excited I am to do that. And I'll be right back. Alright, we got both sides of the running boards removed. I got the truck jacked up on jack stands. Reliable, trusty Harbor Freight jack stands. And now let's make sure that there's actually an idler arm in here. Did you know how Rock Auto would be doing? That do appear to be one. You got all the time. Get out here. Well, it's under there. Get my creeper turned around. All right, let's see what we're working with. There it be, right there. Oh, it's so much fun. Okay, I think we're good. I think it is right. I'm gonna get some WD on all this right here until I get smart and go to the parts store and get some PB Blaster. Alright, we're gonna get the castle nut off first. Hopefully the steering arm, because this is tapered like you saw the whatever I'm trying to say, ball joint. It's tapered like the ball joint, so hopefully it's not stuck on there and it just comes off but we got to get that cotter pin out first without breaking it. Ta-da! Now we're going to do the wrong thing and get the castle nut off with an impact. I wouldn't do it. Actually, I would because I'm doing it right now, but I wouldn't recommend it. Well, people smarter than me probably wouldn't recommend it. I think it wants to come off. It just needs a little more persuasion. Well, have mercy. Can't even swing a hammer in there. This probably ain't gonna work either. Got it. So I just had to reposition myself to where I could hit it with my right hand. And we got it slide free. Now we just got to take these off right here. And it's a pretty simple process. Now I don't know how I'm going to get this. Maybe it turns pretty easily, but this has to turn. That has to be that way, but that has to be that way. So we'll see what happens here. I guess we'll have to do this in the old-fashioned way. Unfortunately. Get on there. Put a breaker bar on there. Very nice. So this should be pretty easy. Well, we'll see. I'm going to get y'all magnetic camera mount so we can get a better angle in there on you. There you go. You can kind of see. Now let's see. Where did... There's 3 holes in that thing. Now, how in the world do I get this bent over to there? Oh yeah. Foot power. Bam. Bam. Do we use the Newcastle nut or the old? We'll go with stock. Good rule of thumb. If you can use your stock parts, use them. Because this castle nut's probably made by some 12-year-old in China. Who knows how strong it is. Alright. Draw that son of a bee on with a impact. Very gently. How's that? A little more? That'll do. Pretty sure. Oh man, I couldn't have got that no better. Cotter pin. Now we're going to tighten these up. We're going to put the grease fitting in, shoot a little grease in it, call it a day. That'll be our Memorial Day. We can go back inside and enjoy the rest of our day off. Let's do it. Really wish I'd have checked that package, because there was a new cotter pin in there. We could have used that. But at least we got a new cotter pin for next time we break one. Alright, grease cert. Let's grease her up with some lawnmower grease. Hold. I'm not sure there's grease coming out of this thing. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Hold tight. She's oozing out the top. You'll see this started to fill up with grease. It started to ooze out the top. We're good to go. We're greased up. Well, that's going to do it for us for this episode. And appreciate y'all stopping by to see how we spent our 3-day weekend. We don't get those very often, do we? So hopefully you'll learn something. If not, maybe you're entertained. I don't know. But as always, we like to end in the Word today. And today I wanted to offer you up something encouraging, especially for all of you that watch the channel that are already Christians. You know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that me and my wife have been separated for 2 years. It'll be 2 years in a couple of weeks, and I have no reason to believe that we're going to get back together. So I have to ask God, all the time, like, why am I here? Like, why am I why won't you just end it? Like, if it's not going to get back together, which, you know, it could. God can do anything. But if it's not, then just Lord, just end it. You know, I ask him that all the time. I was like, it doesn't matter to me if we get back together or divorced. I just want one of them to have him, because I'm tired of staying right here where I am. I can't do nothing, you know. But if we read Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. And we, you know, we're not patient. God is very patient. And 2 years seems like a long time for me to sit here and just wait on nothing. Like, I don't even know what I'm waiting on. But 2 years ain't nothing for God. 2 years is dropping the bucket for the Lord and what he's doing and what he's preparing for me in the future. Whatever that might be, whether some miraculous thing happens and me and my wife get back together, or the next thing afterward is going to be even better. But that's all I can do is trust him. He has put me in a place where all I can do is trust him. So think about that for a minute. If you get, maybe I wasn't trusting God enough before, and he's like, well, I'm going to fix that. And he put me in a position the last 2 years where the only thing I can do is trust him. So that's all I can do. And every day I just wake up and I trust that he knows what's best for me. And I trust that he is working all things out for my good. So if you're going through a similar situation, just trust him. Like, he knows what he's doing. You know, when my first marriage ended, for 15 years, I was single. And I every day prayed, like, Lord, just send me a good woman to marry. And he did. But it took 15 years. So what's 2 years? I've been sitting here in no man's land. What's another 2 years? You know, whatever he's working out for me, I know it's going to be good, because the first time it was good until it wasn't. But it was good. The 2.5 years I was married to her was very good. So whatever he's got coming up next, I know that's going to be good too. So if you're in a position like me where you're forced to do nothing but wait on the Lord, then wait on the Lord. Trust in him. He's got something really good planned for you. And it's coming. Maybe not when you want it to, but it's coming in his time. Anyway, I thank y'all for stopping by the channel today and checking out the video. Guys, let me interrupt myself real quick and make an announcement to you. So we just got back from Harbor Freight. We got some bungees. We got some new ratchet straps. We have some PB Blaster I've been talking about getting forever. This 3/8 ratchet composite. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. And we got some drill bits. And out here we got new control arms for the F-150. Like I said, we was going to do. We got a new shelf just like that one. You can put it on this side of the toolbox and store some parts and whatever on it. And the reason I show y'all that stuff is because that stuff ain't cheap. Like, that stuff I just bought at Harbor Freight was 50 bucks. Those upper control arms were about 50 bucks. That shelf was about 40 bucks. Stuff adds up. And in order for me to do this channel, I pay for these things. And that's fine. Not a problem. But if you would like the opportunity to help me pay for these things, because the more money we got coming in, the more cool stuff we can do. So if you would like the opportunity to help with these things, We got a Patreon now. Patreon.com/wretches and wrenches. If you want to go sign up to be, donate $1 a month, $5 a month, whatever you want to do. If you want to help out the channel and help us buy parts and tools and all kinds of other things, you can go over to Patreon and do that. And we'll get a PayPal set up eventually, so you can donate that way too. Of course, you don't have to do any of that if you don't want to. You just keep on watching the videos, keep on liking the videos. Comment is key. Share them, whatever you want to do to help promote the channel. That stuff don't cost you a dime, and you can do that for absolutely free. Free is my favorite price. But if you want to help out, it will be much appreciated, and the link will be in the description where you can go look at the Patreon. Now, back to what I was just saying. And don't forget, we're on Facebook. There's a Facebook page, there's an Instagram page, and yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Those are things you can do. Literally don't take you any time. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. Subscribe, like it, share it, comment. Comment is a big thing. Like YouTube people you watch, they probably all will tell you like and subscribe, but nothing is more helpful than if you comment on the video, because it lets YouTube know that people are engaging with the video, and they'll put it in more people's faces. You know what I'm saying? So commenting is a huge thing you can do. I don't even care what you say. You can say I'm ugly. Just comment something down there. But thank you for joining me today. I am Stormy Norman. I've been your host. And we'll see you next time. And remember, you might regret buying that Ford, but you'll never regret being forgiven. See y'all next time.